germs for kids. Today we are going to talk all about a little something called germs. Curious? Scared? Well, never fear. We are here to talk about what germs are, how they are spread, and what you can do to stay as healthy as possible. Let's get started. Everyone meet Susie. Susie had not been able to stop sneezing. Her nose is running and her eyes are watering. She also has a fever. Can you guess what is wrong? If you said that Susie is sick, you're right. Susie has a cold, which comes from a certain type of germs called a virus. But do not worry. With some medicine, soup, and rest, Susie will be feeling much better soon. It is important to understand the reasons why we get sick. So, let's talk about germs. What are germs? Germs are all around us and also so tiny. The only way you can see one with your eyes is through a microscope. Like other living things, germs can grow and multiply quickly. Some germs can be contagious, which means they can spread from person to person. But other germs can actually be helpful to your body and to your health. There are 4 different types of germs. These 4 types are called bacteria, viruses, fungi, and protozoa. We are going to talk about each one starting now. Bacteria. Bacteria love to live on the outside and inside of your body. In fact, they like it so much they never want to leave. Bacteria are made of just one cell, which does not seem that huge, but they can still make you sick. These germs can cause things like ear infections, sore throats, pneumonia, and even captivates. Sometimes, if you are sick from an infection caused by bacteria, your doctor may give you an antibiotic, which helps fight these specific kind of germs. One of the most common antibiotics is called penicillin. Did you know that bacteria can be good too? Good bacteria live in your intestines and help your body get the nutrients it needs from the food you eat. Here is an interesting fact: yogurt is full of good bacteria. This kind of germ is also used to make medicines and vaccines, which help keep your body healthy. And it's pretty cool, right? Viruses. Viruses are germs that need to be inside a living cell or host in order to survive, since your body has millions of cells. Viruses have lots of possible places to live. Once they get inside a cell, they begin to multiply when the cell multiplies, which is what makes you sick. Example of viruses including chickenpox, measles, influenza, and coronavirus. And even though viruses can seem scary, there are special kinds of medicines that have been created to help fight or prevent them to get up together. These are called vaccines or immunizations, which are usually given to you by your doctor in the form of a shot. Because of vaccines, diseases like measles and the chickenpox have become more and more rare. Depending on the virus, you may need more than one vaccine. Like a flu shot you get once a year. Fungi. Fungi are like plants and are made up of lots of cells. They can live by feeding off of other plants, people, or animals. Fungi like to live in warm and wet places, like between our person's toes. Ever heard of the word fungus? before, here's an interesting fact of fungus. Is one single fungus. Sometimes fungal infections can spread from person to person or even plant to plant. Many fungi are pretty harmless though and will not cause problems for healthy people. Some examples of different fungi are athlete's foods and some types of skin infections and rashes. Protozoa. Last but not least, are protozoa. Like bacteria and viruses, protozoa are single-celled organisms, and like fungi, they like to live in wet places. Many protozoa live in the water, which how they spread diseases and infections. Water that is unsafe to drink probably have protozoa living in it. Stomach bugs, diarrhea, and nausea, or feeling like you have to throw up, can all be caused by protozoa. That was a lot of germ talk, and maybe you're feeling a little overwhelmed or unsure of what you can do to help stop the spread of germs. Here are some tips to help you stay healthy. Most of all, types of germs can be spread through the air when a person sneezes, coughs, or breathes. Sweat, saliva, or spit and blood can also spread germs. It can also be spread by touching things or other people, like a high five or a handshake, which is why hand washing is super important. One of the best ways to stop the spread of germs is by washing your hands with soap and warm water for at least 20 seconds. Make sure you rub both of the front and back of your hands, in between your fingers and under your fingernails, and around your wrist, and try singing or humming the happy birthday song while you're washing your hands. This will help you make sure you do it for 20 seconds. It is also important to wash your hands every time you cough or sneeze, before you eat or make meals. You touch your face, and after using the bathroom, playing outside, touching pets, or visiting someone who is sick. When you do cough or sneeze, try to do it in your elbow or in the tissue to keep germs from getting on your hands. Another way to stop the spread of germs is to wear a mask when you are feeling sick, or if you are going to be around someone who gets sick easily. Eating healthy foods, exercising your body, and getting a good night's sleep can also help. Like we mentioned earlier, all the germs can be stopped when you get a shot from your doctor. These vaccines help your body recognize a germ, then battle against it. Okay, we have learned lots about germs, and now it is time to see what you remember. True or false? Good. Bacteria help your body stay healthy. 2. Fill in the blank or blank are the only kind of germs that are made of one than one cells. It's a tricky one. Fungi. What is the short codes you get from your doctor to help prevent someone?